Greetings, everyone. I am Planet Mitch, founder and chief rocketeer at giveawayrocket.com. If you'll give me the next 7 or 8 minutes, I would love to share with you something that is my new passion, something that I believe will help take your marketing to the next level, and that is viral contests. Every business, whether you're big, small, or a solopreneur, needs leads. That's the source of your income. But everybody struggles with getting leads. I hear it constantly. But not only do you want leads, but you want targeted leads. Folks that are really passionate about your particular offer. You have the best product or service on the planet, and you know that your obligation is to get your offer in front of as many targeted leads as possible, because you know that you can solve your client's pain. What is the value of one of these targeted leads? The industry says that $1 per lead per month for your email list should be a very good average to work with. That's $12,000 a year extra revenue if you add just 1,000 leads to your campaign. I know you've tried everything. We all know you've tried Facebook and Google ads. You've tried social media advertising and getting as many people on your social feeds as possible. And what has your result been? The industry says that your result is somewhere typically between $3 and $10 a piece, and sometimes we know it's even more. But what if we use something very different than Facebook and Google and social media? Something as old as time, something that has also been called the best marketing tool ever, and that's word of mouth. And what is really word of mouth? It's nothing more than a personal recommendation that passes from friend to friend to friend. We also know that today as something that's being viral. Let's talk about a viral example that I think everybody's pretty familiar with, and that was the Dollar Shave Club. They produced an ad that went crazy viral. Were they just lucky? I don't think so. I think it was called planning and execution. But viral doesn't always mean something like 100,000 leads added to your list. It can mean as little as 100. If you're struggling to get 100 sounds like great news, doesn't it? So I've used the term viral contests, and what do I really mean? A friend of mine, Tom Matson, coined this phrase the other day, accelerated word of mouth, and I think it describes it very well. We're using word of mouth, but we want to accelerate it by using social media. Let's go back and define contest as well. I'm sure you've seen contests where you could win a new car. But I'm also sure that you have gone to a restaurant, had a meal, and you've gone to the checkout counter and found a fishbowl with a sign that says, "Give us your business card and we will give you a free lunch." Now that's just a typical contest. There isn't a whole lot of word of mouth involved in that contest. It's still a contest, but we want to take that to the next level. Have you ever run one of these contests? How well did it work for you? It could have been really gangbusters, or it could have just given you a small number of leads, which is good. Contests are good, no matter what they are. I met with a client one time, and they told me they spent $5,000 on a magazine contest. They ended up with a very nice ad placed in the magazine. It showed off their product really well. They got plenty of good exposure. But how many leads do you think they got? 0. I was shocked. 0. The magazine didn't even give them the list of people that sent in the cards for the contest. All they got was the single winner, and then they had to send them the prize. Did they use any word of mouth? No, not unless somebody was handing the magazine to somebody else and said, "Hey, look at this giveaway." That same company met with me and we did 2 contests. They spent less than $5,000 in total, and we added over 8,000 targeted leads to their email list. So how does this work in the online world? We put up a page with your offer. It could look something like this campaign that we did recently for, again, my friend Tom, where we were offering a free business trip to Hawaii. We didn't want just every mom and pop who wanted a vacation in a nice resort. So we made sure that they knew it was a business trip. So it was targeted and focused. At the bottom of the page, there was the entry form where they gave us their name and their email address, and we also asked for their phone number. Once they click the enter button, they are asked to share that offer with their friends. This is where the word of mouth starts coming in. We said, hey, congratulations, you're entered. Please share, and we'll give you an additional 20 chances to win the trip for every person who signs up based on your unique link. And that's in the upper right-hand corner. We also threw in some referral bonuses when they got to certain levels. When somebody got to 5 referrals, they received a $1,900 mastery program. On the right side, you also see buttons for social media. That's where the social media personal recommendation comes into play. Using that free business trip to Hawaii contest, which gained 2,000 leads, let me also tell you about a campaign I ran for Tom that didn't work so well. You can see the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire contest only gained 224 leads. And yet we had over $1 million in prizes to give away in that campaign. This is an example of how we took our lessons learned and we multiplied our results by a factor of 10. So what ways can I help you make this happen? We can sit down and consult about your contest. I can train you how to run your own, or we can do them for you. Imagine adding 5,000 leads to your list. Or maybe taking your list and multiplying it by a factor of 10 in the next 6 months. At $1 per lead, imagine what that would do to your revenue. In one final example, I had someone ask me about their campaign where they wanted to do an Amazon gift card as their prize. I said, no. That's not the targeted kind of offer that you want to present. She was in the equine industry, so we figured out a way of grabbing targeted leads. She started her list with 150 people, and within 1 month, she added over 600 highly targeted new leads. She would say that was pretty viral. I know I can do the very same thing for you. Sign up for a free 30-minute strategy session at giveawayrocket.com/calendar. Let's work together and find a way to take your email list to the stars.